I got something to say, and I hope it hurts no feelings. Someone here is gay. Carlos. Yeah, someone here is gay, and it's Carlos. Someone here is gay. Carlos. Yeah, someone here is gay. Carlos.
Black Man.
Oh, yeah.
Black Man.
I love it.
Black Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's never been
Who's
a
your
black
Robin?
Batman.
Yeah. Black Man be Robin.
Oh.
Why Robin? Oh, Robin. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Nice, huh? This
That's
guy.
pretty good.
Black Man and Robin.
Yeah.
Black Man and Robin.
What kind of crimes does Black Man solve here?
Very interesting.
What
What you got, Carlos?
What do you think?
Yeah. Just shoot him out. Let's just hear your.
Yeah.
Let's just hear it. Machine gun that shit out.
What's he doing out there?
What am I doing, Playboy?
He's helping innocent black people prevail through justice. Like O.J. Simpson.
Oh, so he's kind of like
Black Man would have been on the dream team of lawyers.
Oh,
That's
he's like
what-
one of the. He's like a Johnny Cochran.
Yeah.
Not all heroes have to wear a cape.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, this guy, he's on it.
By day, he's Johnny Cochran, and by night, he's Blackman. Well, they call him Blackman at the law office, but at night, he's Blackman.
Okay, that's very safe of you, Carlos. Thank you.
Yeah, he stayed on the face stage.
And we are out of the bits. 'Cause I was like, all right, no more.
Yeah, that was
Blackman
perfect.
was really.
That was
showing
like
the
I was
line.
really.
I stopped.
I know. I could tell.
Welcome back to SOS.
If it was
VHS.
Bobby and Tino, they would have went in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to SOS VHS. We're here on the island. We watched The Batman last night, starring Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Colin Farrell in a fat suit. Who else?
There was John Turturro,
John Turturro from The Night Of on
Paul-
HBO.
Paul Dano.
Zoe
Dano.
Kravitz.
Paul Dano is such a dork in this movie.
Is he?
I didn't like him. Like, he was just like, I don't know. Like, do something new. He was like Jesse Eisenberg in one of the like DC movies.
You didn't like. Well, for the most part, he's wearing, like at first he wanted to put saran wrap around his face, but it's more like a militarized mask or some sort that they found on eBay actually, and they had to poke holes through it so it can breathe, whatever. But you don't see his face, and that's the thing. You see his eyes.
He looks like an insurrectionist.
Ooh, yeah. It felt kind of like that.
Like he would have made it deep into the Capitol. Like he was in Pelosi's office.
Oh, he's the one with the feet up on the desk, like yeah.
Paul Dano's scream so when he's screaming, he always has that kind of scream he does in the movies.
Can you do it? Where he goes?
I can't.
Or so. Yeah.
No.
Finally.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking-
Everyone's like, well, now my eardrums are gone. Thank you, Pete, for screaming. But yeah, that
Remember in the
scream.
Dark Knight though, when Heath Ledger does the like he leaves a video at the TV station or something, and it's him with the hostage, and he like screams into it was
Right.
just like that.
Tell us
scene.
your name.
Yeah, but it felt like it was directly like
Derivative.
Yeah, so I don't know. Just
He did.
to
I think he did that video of the guy. Was it the DA or something? The one that had the thing around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did that video. I think like 200 times, where they call in to the Riddler,
many
where they answer. Right.
Yeah.
That video, I think he did 200 times.
That's too many. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
movie didn't do well enough to do it 200 times.
You did 800 and something million.
it was around almost 800 million. It cost like 185 to 200 million, and probably 15 million just for Paul Dano to do his 200 takes. Great.
Wait, wasn't this one of the COVID movies that went straight to HBO Max?
This was a COVID movie. Did it go to straight to HBO Max?
Or maybe it was one of the first that went to Max after a couple of weeks.
It might have, but I do remember I was working through COVID. I was an assistant director on set. Assistant directors in charge of safety.
Yeah.
I remember, being on set, this episodic series, and trying to keep everyone safe, COVID, all that, and then it's like, oh, guess what? Batman has COVID. I'm like, holy shit! Even that. Right.
What's wrong with Doc?
I'm looking up the how much
the box office. Yeah, I thought Blackman got a text.
No. Keep going. I'm just looking up the information.
But even like we're all on set, and we're just like, even fucking Robert Pattinson with all these rules and regulations.
722 million in the box office.
That's right.
A lot.
Yeah. Even Batman gets COVID, and we're like, well, what are we gonna do?
At me.
What? I did say
no. Doc just laughed at me.
But also, I did say it was around 800 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Doc is throwing shade at me.
Because you said
they didn't
have time for Paul.
Yeah, you're just talking shit about it like
and you went on your phone and you're like,
that's why I did it.
No, you know what? You're like Channing Tatum. That's what you're like doing dorky ammo. That's
and I'm going to talk about Robert Pattinson and it's COVID. You're on your phone. You're talking about Paul Dano. You're talking about the movie.
No, I'm going to tell you this. Doc doesn't like dorky ammo. He likes bullets and you didn't like the cards that Channing Tatum throws in Deadpool, and now you're throwing facts at me.
Well, let me tell you. you know, Tatum is dating Zoe Kravitz, so I was a little bit player.
Ooh.
Oh, you were a little player hating. You know what?
They're engaged now, I think. Sorry, audience.
Doc has to do is shed a tear.
Fuck. Right.
They're engaged?
Yeah, I think so.
I heard Channing Tatum. This is insane. What I'm gonna say.
Fuck.
But I literally heard that he would give the best blowjobs.
What? See, I don't know where he gets his info from.
Joking. I literally.
Were you on the dark web? Just kidding.
No, I know people.
He's on the same website.
So he was. If he had no teeth, he'd be Gumbit.
It was.
Oh yeah, Gumbit. That's it.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Where did you hear this?
Just through the grapevine and WeHo.
Okay.
Yeah. Through friends.
Through friends that have received?
No, I just heard that was like his thing coming out of modeling.
Huh.
To be an actor was that he was like that. Yeah.
You know what?
Fuck.
I
heard.
You know what I think?
That's the rumors that spread around here, people.
It's 100%
Hollywood
true.
is crazy.
It's 100% true.
100% true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go with that and assume it.
Yeah, I assume that is 100% true. Wow, but that's an interesting fact about Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know.
You got Miss Kravitz.
In case you're in an elevator with Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. That's all I got. Hey,
guys. Yeah, you throwing them out.
Did y'all like the movie?
Oh, I love this movie.
Yeah, I liked it.
Doc,
a lot.
Was it your first time watching this movie?
Yeah, it was my first time.
First time.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
He's a detective in this one. It's fun. Batman,
yeah, it's very noir.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Seven.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you seen Seven?
The
Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The Morgan Freeman movie.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Come on. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh, y'all recalling my fuck up there.
Sorry, guys. The Gwyneth Paltrow movie.
You're like, I've seen that. The Morgan Freeman movie.
Yeah. What did you think, Doc? First time watch of the Batman.
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. I loved the beginning of it, man, when he was like talking about how he had this, like he was the darkness. He was the guy that was
in the shadows,
and he was the darkness. And fucking, they were kind of like in that they were fearing him. Like it was fucking like, and when the signal went up, and it just everybody's looking up like fuck. It was just like,
do you relate?
Huh? Uh-oh. What does that mean, buddy?
He's the darkness.
Like
around as the darkness.
Fuck. you. This guy, he's a asshole. That's why I like you, Colin. Oh, yeah.
God damn.
The darkness, this guy. That's what we do out here. See how we fuck around with each other? That's what we do.
That's what we do.
You know what?
What?
Didn't see no leaf blowers in New York.
Got you back.
Yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. I was
Wait,
like,
why was it disappointing?
because you want somebody, see them blowing away some litter or something. Yeah, but y'all wasn't out there.
It makes you feel at home, like you're in LA.
Oh, yeah.
I get that. Whenever I'm in New York, it feels weird having like other races that aren't Mexicans like work.
Yeah.
That's true. Like, if you go to the Midwest, there's like white people working at fast food places. It's so weird.
Yeah, big time. Big time. And then when
Like,
you
you
go in
see
Detroit, it's us. You know what I'm saying? Us. All right.
We're just pounding it for black people in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay.
A few Mexicans sprinkled in there too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But you didn't know
A lot of
there was.
Chaldeans and a lot of them. Okay.
You
I
didn't
didn't
even
know
know.
there was-
He didn't even know there was a Mexican section in Detroit for the right. For
Oh,
the longest
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Little Mexico?
No, Mexican Village.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they call it. They call it Mexican Village. That's what it is. Southwest Detroit.
If we
I
I
didn't
off this
know.
island, we should go.
I wonder why. Like I just never seen them anywhere. All while I was growing up. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I went down there downtown for that festival, and it was a bunch of y'all. It was like y'all all just hopped out of a Civic and just and it's like, God damn it! Look at these. They was everywhere.
Wait, what festival?
Yeah. Huh?
What
The
festival?
Mexican festival. So, so during the summer,
Yeah.
Detroit has this cool festival trend, and it dedicates it to different races and different cultures.
Oh, they divide the races.
Don't do that, bro. It's a celebration of all cultures.
That's really
Yeah,
nice.
but they do that separately.
So they have what the fuck you want them to do?
Celebrations separately
Yeah.
of the races.
Can you imagine if you got Africans, then you got the jazz festival, the African festival, and then you got the Latino. How you gonna do all that? That's too much commotion.
But that's what America is. We all got to blend together.
Yeah, we do, but it's good just to go down and experience the whole entire culture at once.
I
at
agree that
different
we
times.
should have separate areas for the cultures. That like there should be schools.
No.
You're talking segregation. What's wrong with this guy?
You're talking about segregation too.
No, I'm saying an event for somebody's culture.
Yeah.
And then have another event. You don't have. It's not that it's not racist.
It's not the
just
Brown.
That,
It's not Brown versus the Board of Education.
But there should be,
Carlos,
like-
please. It's not that. We're
Yeah,
not
there should be
talking about
basketball
that.
games just for black people, basketball games just for white people, Mexicans, and then Asians, and then we divide the Asians on smaller courts.
And guess who's going to? Guess who's going to get all the audience?
Who?
The black basketball players. We're all going to go
course.
there. It's like
By the way,
this is
Team
the best.
USA with the great win today over Serbia.
Hell yeah!
Fuck you, Serbia.
And the
Don't
joke
fuck with you.
we don't take that shit from you.
Yeah, fuck
though you-
all other countries and fuck you, France.
This is airing a month from now.
We better have won the gold.
USA.
Yeah.
USA. USA.
But we like
not to alienate any of our fans if you're watching from another country. You know what I'm saying? But USA.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
it?
Australia is a country, right? It's not just a continent.
It's a country and a continent.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
Doc, are you
No. Hold on a second.
No, I ain't saying
But that includes.
I thought you were disappointed.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't
I
know.
just didn't know.
I don't know. I feel like I'm walking into a
And
trap
you know what?
here.
I don't know if I have to know.
How do you think Andy Serkis did as Alfred?
Fantastic.
I thought he was great.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
I liked him more than Michael Caine.
Oh, okay.
I don't love Michael Caine as Alfred.
Well,
No.
Too like, I don't know. He's almost like too wise. It's like he has every answer. It's too easy.
But that's what Alfred's supposed to be, period.
But it's like too on the nose from like is what I think. Like he like gives Christian Bale like he like tells him who the Joker is before knowing anything about the Joker. Like I don't know. Like in
Yeah.
But he's like his apprentice, though.
what?
He's like his apprentice, though, right?
Yeah,
In the crime,
No,
the crime
Alfred
syndicate.
is just like a maid. Like it's
a maid.
insane to think that Alfred would like really help Batman.
yeah.
Like Alfred, it's like, oh, Batman's up looking up like evidence and like studying like crazy DNA structures, and then Alfred's like, sir, do you want a donut? Or, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, I'm working, trying to like save Gotham, you bitch.
Or he's like,
like, you're 80 and you still have to like do this job. What happened to you?
But how crazy is that? Like, Batman's he's a billionaire. So fucking like, it's just like...
Yeah, imagine if he was an asshole.
Oh, so he's just throwing Alfred a job because he's a billionaire.
Yeah, but imagine if you actually treated him like a maid.
What if Alfred has special needs? But like...
Oh, God.
And he's been special... He was hired like 50 years ago, so he's really good now, so you can't tell that he's special needs.
I don't like this very much.
I
don't like special needs Alfred. I think
we keep him regular.
Keep regular Alfred.
Regular old dude. Regular old man. Let's just...
I just don't think Alfred should be that smart. I think he's like the guy who drives the car. I want Batman to do it.
Well, this Alfred, and Andy Serkis' Alfred, is a little bit more of a badass. I think it's in the comics where there's an Alfred version where he's more trains him how to fight. He's more like... Do you know what I mean? Like, he's more involved in the physical aspects, not sex, of
so
Batman. Do you know what I mean? Like,
giving it to the Alfred.
The Dark Knight Alfred is more Butler Alfred, but this one seems more badass. Like, he was Special Forces at one point, or CIA. He's involved with the ciphers.
He like helps them do push-ups. He like pals them down.
I wouldn't mind a gay Alfred.
Licks between his abs.
No, don't do it. No, don't put that out there, dog. Now it's gonna be...
No, because it would just be funny.
Oh, you gonna make her...
That would be funny.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Being a butler, he could be. You know what I mean?
Batman comes home.
Hi, Batman.
He has a party with everyone there in the cave.
Yeah, it's like Wolf of Wall Street, right? Where they come home.
Don't go under the water fountain.
Yeah, they're all
under the waterfall.
Yeah, they're all fucking. Yeah, they're like, what's going on?
Like they're in a grotto or some shit.
Yeah.
They're in the Batmobile. They press the ejector seat.
What does this do? Click, click. Hey, hi. Fucking in the sky.
God.
Hey, you know,
in your mind, in the ejector seat, there's two gay guys. They press it, go into the sky. Because they're gay, they're so horny and keep having sex.
That's two dudes for you. Two dudes gonna fuck. You know that.
Yeah,
dudes do what they do.
Sky.
Committed. Committed all the way.
In the sky. So funny.
Oh God.
Fucking low. But it's just hilarious him being a billionaire. It's like that's like Mark Zuckerberg suiting up. So
yeah, well, it's a more of a. But it's more of a moody Batman than a playboy Batman, right? Because because Christian Bale did go out, right, in Batman Begins and in Dark Knight.
Though. He didn't go out enough, I think.
Well, this is more, so Matt Reeves, when he wrote the script, he actually wrote it with something in the way playing in the background. He kind of modeled it after Kurt Cobain, of somebody that was kind of resisted the fame and someone that wanted to be about a certain thing and be more of a recluse. Somebody that's, not a playboy and more
dedicated to the cause.
Moody.
Can I just stop? Like, Kurt Cobain didn't live in Gotham. He could have afforded to live in the Hollywood Hills. Like, he had a great life. Like, he toured all the time, which isn't fun, but it is fun if you're Nirvana, because it means you fly private. So, like, all this thing about, like, being tormented and stuff, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're not Batman. Like, I give a pass to Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
But to Kurt Cobain, I'm like, you had it, dude.
And there was a line in the movie about him growing up rich and not being able to connect with the people, right? Like, oh, you think you're an orphan?
Yeah.
Or you, right? Yeah. You don't know what it's like. Oh, poor. This is what Riddler says. Poor Bruce Wayne.
He said with rats eating at your fingers, and I was like, what kind of fucking orphanage was it? That's like you lived in a cave, bro. What orphanage had rats eating on kids' fingers?
Right. And they're trying to comfort themselves. The sun will come out tomorrow. Oh shit!
So scary. Yeah.
God. Yeah. Like.
That would be horrible.
And what was it during the winter? Right, it would get so cold that one of the babies would die. Just a really dark.
Yeah, it's like, don't lie. That didn't
Dark
happen.
story.
Right.
Oh yeah, he's just embellishing.
Yeah.
Some
Just trying to make him feel bad because he's
Yeah.
really jealous of his money.
It cuts back and Robert Pattinson's on his phone trying to look up the story. He's like, I don't see any death records of a dead baby.
Yeah. Or he's just,
Okay, I lied.
or he's looking at his stocks. Hold on, this shit's down again.
Yeah, do you think Elon Musk has ever been like, oh, do you think I could be Batman? I bet he has.
Yeah.
Would you? If you were a billionaire, would you be like, maybe I could buy some crazy shit and solve crime?
Well, it's all fueled from tragedy. That's what I mean. That's the things that.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
They
The answer is
none
no.
of them have no real tragedy.
If I'm like Robert Pattinson kind of feels like
If you're Baron Trump,
you have to have a will not to live anymore. That's why you go and do this. It seems like Robert Pattinson, especially this
so
Batman,
dramatic.
doesn't want to live. Right? He goes out.
You didn't like it or what?
No, I liked it.
But
It's
it's
just
emo.
so dramatic.
It's emo Batman for sure.
like in this world, there's no comedy clubs. Like that's like Gotham has no comedy.
Yeah, it's very dark.
But like I don't think comedy
story.
exists in this universe
Yeah.
because like Robert Pattinson would get made fun of.
Well,
every
when
5
Jim
seconds.
Carrey played Riddler, it did.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I
Batman
meant
Forever.
this one specifically. I'm like, this world is too like gruesome.
Right.
Like no one's funny in it.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's
Colin
noir.
Farrell's funny in it a little bit.
Yeah, there was a funny part that I laughed at. Let me see. I might.
You always find it funny. Yeah, you're
Man,
like,
I was like, that shit
What?
was-
like we should never watch Schindler's List because Doc's gonna be like,
Oh yeah,
really funny movie.
yeah. I'm gonna sit back and be like, God damn.
We can't watch it anymore. I burnt through the
Let me see.
reel from jerking off too much.
Here's the joke when he said
move on.
when
Yes.
the police officer
Thank you,
said
Doc.
to him
Yes.
That's why I just
Yeah.
fucked-
Yeah. Good. Yeah, I like that.
when he said when the police officer said must be your favorite time of the year. I was on the floor. I'm like, God. But he
Yeah.
was like, happy fucking Halloween. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It was funny.
You're
but,
the fu-
like, it's not a comedy, so I'm not like, laughing.
Oh yeah, it wasn't fucking Deadpool. Is that what you want? You want fucking gore and darkness with a bunch of jokes in it?
That's the other extreme with the In Sync playing that we didn't like.
Oh, that shit would have been horrible though with jokes in Batman, because Batman is like a dark character. And the people he's fucking with all of them
Yeah.
fuck with dark people.
That is
as far
true.
as
Like
villains,
Batman
but-
is never funny.
Yeah, and even in the Dark Knight series, right? Maybe there was like a moment where it's like, oh, I own the hotel now, right? Remember when the girls were
Yeah.
playing in the fountain? So it's kind of like
Yeah.
him swinging dick. So it's not funny, but he gets
Yeah.
to go like, he gets to, I don't know. There's
Have a quick quip.
And I think between Alfred, right? It's like, you still haven't given up on me, Alfred, or whatever. Like, there's a lightness involved.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing of that here. It's all dark. It's all
hard to
sad.
watch.
It is very gloomy. And that's how Matt Reeves approached this, and how it's so different from The Dark Knight.
His
that
hair
it's
is brutal
dark.
in this. And I know that's weird coming from me. But Robert Pattinson,
very, very weird.
it's insane. His like emo haircut,
Right.
as I look like reverse Kramer.
Did you like the eye makeup?
No.
No,
I told you
what was
fire.
what was that? Because of the sun, to keep the sun out of his eyes?
Well, he works at night, but the suit,
Oh yeah, that's right. God damn.
but the mask.
Wait,
This is-
Batman
this-
doesn't do anything during the day? There's so much crime during the day.
Oh, to size.
He's
his
just sleeping
skin.
in.
That's right.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was dumb. That was
Wait, I
dumb.
never thought of that. I forgot. Batman doesn't do anything during the day.
that's true. So
So he's a superhero half the time?
yeah, when everyone's gone to sleep, there's less people to deal with.
Yeah. It's like,
Ah.
of course you can like get anywhere. There's
His
no
suit
traffic.
blend in with the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier.
He's like, I'm trying to avoid the traffic.
Wait, maybe during the day, like his suit is like, it looks like a city. So you can't see him.
well, the thing
Like
is,
on the pants, there's like half a car.
yeah.
Like he's camouflage.
Yeah. There's like a building. He's wearing a building shirt.
What's that?
It's so stupid. And when someone goes, hey, he just goes like that. Stops.
like a roach on the wall.
Yeah.
Like he don't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's just my guess.
that's okay.
Well, look, the eye makeup was to so this was part of the original Batman series of like having eye makeup, but then when Batman takes off his mask, like in I think the Michael Michael Keaton movie is that he takes off his mask and it's gone. Right? Like, he just, it's just gone. Like, this is like take off the mask and it's literally like sweat. It's all kind of like, looks like mascara, like he's been crying. Right? But it also feels very punk rock in a way.
It was kind of,
but it is more, it's not just by randomness that he has it, is that in other Batmans they did have it, it's just they didn't show like,
it's cool they showed
the aftermath of what that looks like after you've been sweating in a suit all day long. So a lot of realism in this movie.
Yeah, I like that too. I like the fighting scenes were great too.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't just him he was getting hit a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is the Batman I know. And that's why I say, you can't beat Superman, punk ass.
I like his motorcycle. It was like ghetto Batman. Like it was like Batman just starting.
No, he liked that motorcycle, old ass fucking World War II fucking.
I like it because it's different from the other ones that I've seen. Yeah. Like it's gonna build up. Like maybe in the next one he'll have like something nicer.
So this was supposed to be staged at a time when he's young.
I mean, Batman. He literally looks young.
Yes, and this is part of. Look, I don't know anything about the comic books, but I just know a little bit adjacent to it. Is that this is close to Batman Year One. Of like younger Batman. There's a Long Halloween, I think was another reference. So Matt Reeves definitely did his research material of, the comic books.
Right.
And, made this story different. It's way different than The Dark Knight, which is thank God, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's its own thing. You don't even have to compare it to the Dark Knight series because it's just its own thing. It's its own tone. It's its own vibe. You get that for the first 20 minutes of the movie. He's doing that great voiceover. Yeah. Just really, really hooks you in. You get something in the way, right? Like you get, it literally opens up with Ave Maria and somebody breathing and looking into a window. You're like, oh, this is dark.
Yeah.
And then he appears behind the mayor. The Riddler appears behind the mayor brutally. And that's the other thing is that these scenes, they are done in these out of focus, kind of like you don't see the violence, but somehow it's way more visceral.
Yeah.
They're out of focus or something, but this shit is dark. It feels.
Why does this movie feel underrated?
I think because Dark Knight was so fucking good.
Like pop culturally and like Ledger passing away.
There's so much, I think it's hard. The bar is set so high.
Because it is crazy that this movie feels underrated to me. Like, I didn't realize it made so much money. Like, you don't really hear about it a lot. Like, there are memes of it.
Well,
but
like you said, it was in between COVID. So
I guess it must have really been
smothered it completely. I mean,
it's crazy.
It was released in 2022?
2022.
So that was like right off the...
Yeah. And in California, we still had restrictions until 2021.
And like I was saying, like I was working at that time and like the whole cast and crew heard, oh shit, Robert Pattinson has COVID. We're like, fuck, we're not safe. They got so many more rules and regulations than we do.
That's crazy.
And it was like, dude, you still can get it. No matter, like, and it was hard.
Right now, apparently, it's spiking in LA County.
COVID's over.
Well,
one of the Olympians has
some people at the job, they was getting it.
Noah Lyles.
Are they hurting? Or is it?
Nah, they was kind of like...
COVID fucks me up.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not good for me. Yeah, when I've had it twice, it was really bad each time.
The first time was bad for me, and then the other 2, 3, 4 times was like, okay. Kind of like a regular cough.
Yeah.
Sniffles a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just an excuse to get out of things. It's great.
What do you mean?
Getting COVID. It's a good excuse.
Oh, it is. That's right.
Yeah, as soon as you say you got it, don't come.
Yeah.
Everything
It's a great excuse.
Yeah, if you say, I got a cold, they're like,
it could be COVID. I don't know.
Well, take some Robitussin. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think. No, I would welcome COVID back. I'm hoping I get it again in the fall.
For what?
Oh, to just be out, to not have to do things.
Yeah, to like watch like ESPN and hang out.
But you don't even have to really quarantine yourself. So.
Oh, I know, but like I won't have to do work stuff. I would still get on a plane and
right.
go party.
Okay, so next time you say you have COVID, I'm coming to your house.
Well, you can't say you have COVID unless you have like the test picture in my head.
Unless you have a real.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you know it. Just get the little red line and just like color it in. Get a colored red pencil.
I'm going
and
to
use-
tell George I have COVID every other day now. I'm going to write AIDS on the test and be like, dude, it says AIDS too. Do you really need me there?
Oh, God. Ugh. So Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves were communicated through an earpiece because they had to have the distance, right? So this is unique way of director.
Such libtards. Just being
Director and actor communicating, like literally during the scene. Matt Reeves is in his ear and Robert Pattinson's like, I can hear him breathing, I can hear him reacting. He was like, it was distracting, but at the same time, I liked the experience because I could get like on the spot reactions from the director and know if like it's a tense scene, like I'm doing something, whatever, and he would push it further or whatever. So very unique way to direct with an actor. You have an earpiece in and
that's crazy.
It is crazy to think, but he's literally in his head.
That's a new thing in college football this year, I think. The helmets are going to have earpieces to the coaches. I think it's a new thing that's allowed.
Wow.
I didn't know it was even. I don't know anything about college football. I didn't even know it wasn't allowed because in NFL it's allowed, right?
Yeah, in college everything's like delayed by years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what did you guys think of the acting? So we got Robert Pattinson as Batman. We got Paul Dano as
Colin
Riddler.
Farrell kills everyone in the movie with acting. Zoe Kravitz, all of them. He just like steps on him. He's incredible. And yeah,
he does small things in a big way.
He's
you know what I mean?
Brilliant. Yeah,
like where he does that little smile.
It's so funny,
right? Or he does that thing with his eyes where he's like, "It's okay, sweetheart," right? Like
it's crazy.
That little beat that he does. Yeah. It's small, but yet it's charismatic, and you're like, "Oh, I like this guy."
Yeah, I thought he would. Yeah, he's extremely charismatic in the film. I just thought he stole the movie, and that's why he gets his own miniseries on HBO.
Nah, I really like Paul as the Riddler. I like the Riddler.
Okay, but we can have different opinions.
No, I'm just saying. Okay.
No, we have to agree, because then we fight later.
So wait, both of you guys agreeing that
we
Colin?
Have to agree.
yeah.
Might
as well just throw up his fucking.
Oh, come on!
I mean, your innards was coming out.
No, it's pouring out. Yeah, it's overflowing. With Aryan race. Okay. So you liked Penguin the most. You, Paul Dano.
Right.
Yeah, Penguin for me.
2 against 1.
No, but it's not a competition.
You gotta just like Colin because he's more popular than Paul. Get the fuck.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is, man. You like handsome guys too, and Colin is supposed to be one of this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember the song we played in the beginning? Should we sing it again?
Yeah.
No. We don't need to sing it again.
Okay, my bad. I apologize.
Well, I don't know why I'm so sympathetic to Penguin.
Because he's obese.
No. Oh, could be.
Could
be. Do you think that
he's an obese Italian guy?
No. Is it that you're seeing his health problems and you're like, oh, that's why I sympathize with him?
With the last name Cobblepot, how? That's what threw me off. I was like, he's got this.
Is that? I think that's what it is. You think he's a jolly, like, big guy.
Well, I come from, Sicilian heritage, and whenever I see mobsters...
Like, he's unhealthy looking in the movie.
Whenever I see
you
mobsters...
look like a football player.
You're Italian?
Yeah, and then look, I even brought
you
my...
You probably misstated that to me, and I forgot.
Check this out. This is my great-grandfather's pinky ring that I wore today, because I'm dressed up as...
That's awesome.
Falcone.
Right.
You know? If anybody can't tell by the glasses, but I also wore the pinky ring. So whenever I see Sicilian characters, even though they're bad guys, I'm like... And they're in the mob or whatever, I'm like... Yeah, but I kind of like Falcone. I kind of like Penguin.
Yeah,
okay.
I almost want Falcone to succeed.
Of course. He's cool.
He is cool. Yeah. I don't know. I like, when he does that.
I didn't like Zoe Kravitz in it.
I didn't at first, the first time watch. I've seen this 3 times. Second time, okay, but I warmed up to her in the third. In the third time viewing, I like Zoe Kravitz.
Doc, I'm sorry. She's with Channing, though. We have to let her go.
I'm letting it go. I'm just saying, you just gonna break my heart right in front of the audience and just say you didn't like her, bro?
Bro, we have to have different opinions. It's how shows work.
Okay, well,
it's how friendship works.
I guess that's what it is, huh?
It's what life is, dude.
You didn't like her either?
No, I said not at first, but then after a couple of viewings, I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of chemistry between Zoe and Robert Pattinson. I was like, okay, I'm seeing something here that I didn't see the first time. And that's why it's always good to rewatch, I think, you know, popular movies or really, really well-made movies, is that you get a little something extra, a little something you didn't see the first time because you were blown away by the action or Penguin or whatever. And you don't go, wait a second, there's this dynamic between Robert and Zoe.
Yeah.
They had great chemistry.
They really did. And they didn't overdo the romance.
Yeah.
Right? It was, there had more, have a kiss, whatever, but more subtleties.
I like that it was subtle.
I didn't like how the first kiss she gave him, though. It was so weird.
What was it?
When they were up in the what is that?
On the roof or something?
Yeah, on the roof or where they were, and then she just kissed him. It wasn't like, it didn't have that moment right then and there. I was like, what the fuck? She just kissed him. I don't know. It just didn't feel.
She kind of forced a kiss on him.
Yeah, yeah. And he was just standing there like lips being sorry.
Wow.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
It's like he just was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just took it.
He got me too.
It's okay, Doc. It was 20.
There's no place for men out here.
Gotham.
But yeah, she just kind of like just went in and grabbed the kiss, and I was like, man, it don't feel right with this kiss. Right. That was the only one part. But then like when they were fighting in the house, and then he what threw her on top of the table when they first was inside that.
Yeah.
I like that scene.
Oh, also this scene that I'd like to talk to you guys about, right? A lot of voyeuristic scenes. We start with that, right? With the binoculars of Riddler looking in, right, to his victim, which is the mayor.
Yeah.
Right? And then we see him in actually there and kill the mayor.
Remember we talked about this on Pornhub, how those are being banned now because they were like without consent.
Right.
Right. So now
So I'm glad we got to watch the Batman to get that fixed.
we got another scene, but this time it's Bruce Wayne looking in on Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
Little creepy.
Yeah, it was very
He's just like,
Yeah.
he's watching.
Yeah. Watching her change clothes. You can see
Is
the
that
camera.
illegal?
I mean, this.
Well, he's not recording it. He's just
Is it illegal
observing.
to look?
I think.
Yeah, it's illegal.
I think
Depends on
so.
your definition.
No, it's illegal. It's peeping Tom.
Is that illegal?
Yes.
But what if I'm just watching?
Okay, you know what? I'll say this. Because she was changing with all her shit was wide open. So maybe, yeah, it ain't. Because anybody could seen her. Everybody could just be sitting there watching. Grandmas, everybody. Just like, look at this bitch. She don't want to put no clothes on. Like, she had her shit wide open. So
It's like,
I think.
I
with
guess
your-
it's not.
Hold on. With your eyes, maybe not. But if you get powerful binoculars, be like, I'm gonna really.
Oh, yeah.
get
that's
in
hard
there.
to prove, though, is what I'm saying.
He's done this. He's fucking done it.
No, I've never done it.
No, you've
I've never done it.
Okay, all right.
I've searched
Are you
it
sure?
on Pornhub.
Yeah?
Yeah, like
But how do you do a
amateur,
search?
homemade, like spying.
Oh, spoke.
Oh, you need to get all the tags in there.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
tags. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, it's like, I don't know what happened. They got rid of all the good stuff. All the good stuff was illegal.
But here's the thing: when Bruce Wayne's spying on her, if I'm a single recluse guy, I don't see a lot of women. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm only a man.
is he an incel in this movie?
He feels well. I don't think he talks to anyone, right? And he finally is like, oh wow, here's a woman.
See, I don't
Yeah.
like people like him in this movie. I like the Christian Bale Batman. Like, I like that, like, he can have a conversation. Like, I feel like if, like, you went to dinner with your girlfriend and, like, someone Robert Pattinson's dating and he came on a double date, like, he would be annoying.
He'd
be.
be.
Have his eye makeup still there a little bit, and he'd be, like muttering to himself with his weird hair. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he didn't have
Yeah, I
the
don't
persona
like
of
guys
a
like
billionaire too, because it's like, even though it's inherited from his family, so I guess at this point he's just recluse because of his family died or something. He's not interactive with the society. He doesn't know how to mingle. What is it about?
I don't love, yeah.
Because the other
I don't
one,
wanna
it was
watch
more-
a movie about a guy like that. Like, this is just like, if it was in real life, it'd be like, oh, this is the guy that shot up the Dark Knight, like, movie theater in Colorado or wherever.
Oh yeah, could
Like, that's who he is. in
He's
this
kind
movie.
of giving off.
I don't
those
like
vibes.
that.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, like Christian Bale Batman. He's fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's out with women all the time. Like,
Yeah, he getting it in.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, he's doing it right. Yeah, Robert Pattinson's like, get fucking over it all, dude.
Yeah.
And like, enjoy your money.
Yeah.
Little bitch ass gay boy.
Yeah, especially the way he was kissing her as he was like,
Yeah.
what are you, a fucking fish kissing an aquarium? Like, hey, it's a lady here. Like,
Yeah.
what? He was.
Oh yeah, and you know what? You know how she leaves on the end. They go in their separate directions. You know he's gonna flag her down and then be right back there.
Oh yeah. What's this bat drone doing over my hotel?
Hey, gonna be right fucking.
He could.
You could have just went with her instead of
Right?
Yeah.
But instead he's like, this
He just
is the
gotta
right
be in the
thing for me.
darkness.
Yeah, I'm in the shadows.
This is where I like to
Tom
be.
Holland and Spider-Man would be like cooler in this world to me. Like even like that kid would be cooler than Batman in this world.
Yeah, well, but he's fitting for the darkness of this world and the tone of it.
Yeah.
But it does feel like emo Batman. Like
So is everyone emo in this universe?
it feels that way. It feels that
Is
everyone's
Gotham in
got
the
a
United States.
yeah. Well,
It's in New York for real.
But Gotham City is not a real city.
it's been represented as like Chicago, New York,
LA, The
London,
Dark Knight
even LA.
Rises.
Yeah, there's it major city, right? Big population of people. You
what
know, you
state
think
is Gotham in New York?
I think classically it's been New York, but it's just a city.
The
that's-
Gotham Comedy Club.
No, I'm talking about Gotham in the Batman movies. Like where?
Oh, where is? Oh,
Like,
where
is
is
it
it?
in the United States?
It's a fictional place, but it is United States.
Oh,
But that
American.
looked more New York than anything the one we saw today.
do you think
You don't think it looked more New York than
there's an
Chicago?
SOS in this?
It has a New York because of the subway. I think added a lot of that New York kind of feel.
Yeah.
I think the grunginess of it. New York has more like it's older feeling. Even his mansion feels very old, almost like medieval, not
he needs
medieval,
to
but
move.
Gothic.
He needs to move.
It feels Gothic, right? It feels that way, like this is weird Gothic place.
sell it.
Not hip, nothing's updated, right?
Uncool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like internet's bad.
Yeah.
It's probably good actually.
Alfred's cleaning up his cum-stained sheets. It's like, God, did Master Wayne again?
Oh my god.
These are ruined.
I have a stain right here. But it's cheese.
Okay.
Okay, well.
All right. Well,
I promise.
somehow it's still disgusting the way you
the way you
displayed it.
did, it was kind of like you were showing us a
didn't-
trophy almost.
No, I
It's
didn't want
like-
you to think something else. So I wanted to just shove it in your face and let you look at it and let me tell you what it is.
He was jacking off. Yeah, he was.
I was not jacking off.
No, okay.
He was, and it's okay.
That's what he do.
Yeah,
You know?
that's okay.
Thank
But
you.
so does Batman when he's looking outside the
Yeah.
window
Yeah.
and seeing Zoe
He
Kravitz.
definitely. I heard some heavy breathing behind those binoculars. I was like, is he fucking?
Yeah, so there is a little bit of a creepiness involved there, but there was a lot of good chemistry between them both. Batman's all business, right? He gives her, remember those contacts that can record,
Right. That was
right?
dope.
And now they're the team. He's literally in
What would
her
you do
ear.
with them?
Ooh, yeah.
I would just get an escort and then upload my own videos. And
Yeah.
Call it like
You'd be like Dennis in Always Sunny, where you have like literally tapes of with people's names on them of every single person.
no, I would make my own channel on Pornhub and call it SOS Pornhub. And it would be my journey into like the hotel lobby, up the elevator, through the hallway. Hello. And we'd like blur out the TV so there's no copyright issues.
Nice. Okay, good.
And then it would be me having sex. And then it'd be like me getting in the car after my whole journey home and everything. But it would be through the vision of my contacts from Batman.
What's the
With
runtime?
consent.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to wink at that.
No, okay.
Yeah. Wait. Why is there a wink?
Oh, because of the filming.
You're filming. Yeah, that's why I throw that in there for
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, consent. No, thank you. I thought you meant the sex.
Because he's recording her. He didn't mention that he's.
You know what?
having
Oh
sex
yeah,
with
I'm never
she's gotta-
telling them, Pete.
That's what I thought. I thought it was just like I have these contacts. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Right. Like Zoe Kravitz. Like nobody can see these. Right. And he's like, nah, you're good. You know.
What you could go to like a White House tour and go like start taking pictures of all the locks.
What the fuck?
What for?
That's me taking pictures.
Okay.
For
And then
January 6th, 2025.
No, sell to China.
Okay. Oh, God.
Make $1 trillion.
Treason for
but,
treason.
But it's a mistake because they send them trillion yen, and it's nothing. so I get pissed.
God.
It's so stupid.
Wait, there's no Asians in this movie, huh?
That's so lame.
What?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's no Asians in this movie.
Asians should be in every movie.
Wasn't it?
I don't
thought-
remember any Asians.
No Asians. Wait,
Wait, yeah, the guy on the subway. Motherfuckers.
I meant a guy who talks.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want an actor who
He did
like,
talk.
Rent.
Remember, he was getting jumped by the thugs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
meant like a guy
the
who.
thugs and whiteface, literally.
Oh, you mean somebody who was a main
that
character
guy
or
wasn't
like
invited to the premiere. Like I meant a real guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, real actor.
Oh, you want? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not represented by like Bozo and whatever.
You know,
I mean, this is like they shot this during pandemic, right? So like a lot of Asian hate, and it's like the one Asian character is about to get his ass kicked.
Wait, that's
Like,
so funny.
come on.
oh,
man.
that's fucking.
Do you think because they shot this around the no Asian hate thing that's affecting the casting? Like they shot it right before, so they forgot to cast the Asian people.
Right. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That don't even what he meant.
Like
He meant.
I meant, yeah. But I wanted to go with Carlos.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Carlos.
Okay.
I like that better.
Okay.
I like that theory better. So I just went ahead and went, okay, that's it.
All right.
Yeah, needed more. I know we're not whine about it, but yeah, definitely needed more Asians in this movie. Major city, where are the Asians?
It looks like a perfect place to buy ramen too.
Oh, like Blade Runner. Blade Runner's.
exactly.
Oh, I love that aspect of it. There's a lot of like Asian advertisement and food, and in this kind of LA setting. I don't know what it is, but I just love that aspect of Blade Runner.
I think Blade Runner is way better. Blade Runner LA greater than Batman Gotham. Any of them.
Yeah, because it's very stylized. It's
LA over New York every day, I think.
LA over New York.
City-wise.
Ooh.
That's her for me.
Oh, I don't
Mexicans.
know. Mexican. All right, I say New York over LA, and I'm
I
born
think
and raised here.
I think it's LA over New York because of Mexican food. More crime here. It's more fun here. It's like funnier. You can get away with more.
Yeah, better weather.
Better drugs. Way better drugs. Closer to the border.
Right.
So more
nothing stepped
fentanyl.
on.
But we can always test that. Don't worry.
Oh, by the way, what are they taking? What is that drug? The drop heads or whatever they call
I
it.
love future fake drugs in movies. I always want them. Like the drug in the one in fucking Bruce Willis and Looper.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Looper. I want that drug too. Yeah, this the drop. I would be a drop head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they on that drop.
I would love it. It looked good. It made me want to get high during the movie.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Damn, Carlos.
Movies be good. Okay.
Maybe
Whenever I see people get high, I'm always like, oh, I need to do that.
maybe we shouldn't watch these movies. Carlos, don't let it be a trigger for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I know, and we literally drink wine. We're like, oh, Carlos,
Yeah.
no, none for you.
well, I'm okay. I mean, Schindler's List isn't going to make me a Nazi.
Well,
Well,
we haven't done that one yet. Let's we could
Could I wear
experiment.
SS
yeah,
uniform
we
for
can
that?
try it out. Yeah, we're gonna try it out and see.
And
Schindler's
SS
List. Let's see what happens.
uniform. You're going to be Ray Fiennes from Schindler's List. So we're going to dress up.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do? I would not recommend that. In fact, you can do it. I just won't be anywhere near
Could
here.
I just be a generic soldier?
Nope. Can't do that either.
And then, like, halfway through the episode, I go like this.
You can be... No. Maybe you can be the girl in the red dress. I don't know. What are we talking about? Terrible. So this movie came out 2022, about 180 million to 200 million. Budget 700, almost 800 million.
Budget?
in the box office.
Oh, I see.
This movie originally was going to be directed, written by, and starring Ben Affleck. So for the longest time,
wow.
he actually had written a script with another writing partner. He was on board to do this movie originally, right? So this was a Ben Affleck thing all the way.
Wow.
Directing all that. I think it would have been good, different, but eventually he drops out. And they
Marital
have...
problems.
Jennifer Garner is going through a divorce.
He's getting divorced right now. They sold their house and they live in separate places now. It's crazy.
Him and Lopez?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, I mean, he always has a lot of I just feel
Hollywood
like he's
stars be going through
aren't they only like at 13 months married or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel for him.
Yeah.
That's what he gets for only dating Latin girls.
All his wives been Latin?
No, but I mean, his girls after Jennifer Garner have been.
Latin girls are the best, though.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So he drops out, and then Matt Reeves, they actually gave the script to Matt Reeves to read, Ben Affleck script, and he liked it. It's just like, I got to do I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to direct somebody else's vision.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to write. He started, writing, I think, during War of the Planet of the Apes, like around, I think, 2017, 2018, somewhere around there, and always had Robert Pattinson in mind, which is crazy because Robert Pattinson at the same time was like interested in doing Batman. Matt Reeves didn't know this.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to approach Robert Pattinson with this, and I hope he wants to do it. All the while, like, Robert Pattinson's like, yeah, I've been thinking about doing Batman. So
that's cool.
So it's so cool that Matt Reeves, who did great on Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes, War, and no, he did 2 of that series, both which were really great. Have you seen those, Doc?
I've seen not the War of the Planet of the Apes, but I think
the first 2.
Yeah,
I like the first 2. I didn't see the other ones.
Right.
Rewatched War because at first I was like,
the newest
one? No, the newest one is
Kingdom.
Something like that. Yeah. I think it's that one
right now,
which is not Matt Reeves.
I started it, and then like 3 monkeys start speaking English, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Wait, but they do speak English in the other ones, but they talk like this.
I was just like, I'm not in the mood for this right now.
Slow.
Yeah, it's just like I can't deal with monkeys speaking English right now.
Do they speak like faster, like we're speaking now?
I mean, basically. I mean,
really?
Any word is like surprising to me to come out of monkeys.
But then you liked what's it, Donna?
Caesar. Bring back Caesar and James Franco. That's all I want. I don't need them to have their own society. That's crazy.
But this is following.
Yeah, but they'll never get there. There'll never be monkey buildings and monkey doctors. Enough.
But they made.
You're a hater, bro. You don't know
that. They're trying to build up to the Charleston Heston, Planet of the Apes, right? So they're following along in the story.
There's a bunch of nonsense in the middle. Just get there. That should have been the end of the first one. Okay. Fast forward 50,000 years, and then that happens.
Ape, not kill. Ape.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Just talk like that.
They're a developing society, bro.
Oh, like those tribes? And
a little bit in increments, little by little.
See, you're looking at it intergalactically. I'm looking at it just as a dude on Earth.
Oh, speaking of which, you gave me an article that fucking blew my mind about that they found this bright cluster of stars, and that shouldn't be there, like this bright galaxy that was a couple, maybe less than 100 million years old, and that the universe is a lot older. And they're like, they literally look at it and they go, they have their theories like, we literally don't know what this is. We have no idea. Should not be there. It disrupts all our models. We are fucked. Like we had all this research, and now here's this thing, this anomaly that we just discovered.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think, we're forever learning, and the universe is just that informative and that beautiful. It's just giving us all new science and new groundbreaking ideas, and these ideas that they have to come with now is forcing them to think even more towards nature instead of because a lot of it is fantasy. It's more of imagining, taking these facts and then putting them in with your imagination and based off mathematics. But now they're saying that Einstein, about gravity, he's wrong. So they having a problem with quantum, and they having a problem with theory of relativities. And they're like, God, we can't. And the universe is throwing them off like that with the new James Webb telescope. So that's
wild.
Yeah, but I think it's fucking fantastic. I think it's more and more new beginnings for us every time we look up.
That's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah. But at the same time, it's like,
You nerds.
Yeah. It's like the universe is saying that, like, you nerds don't know what the fuck. Okay, here you go. Look at this right here. They like, God damn.
That's kind of nice.
All our math.
They get humbled.
They get humbled because they be on high because everybody's like, oh, you guys are so fast. And then the universe is like, yeah. Then take this right here. Then take that right there. It's like,
that's
fuck.
so funny.
I mean, just think even with COVID, how fucking like we think our doctors are just. And then every time the COVID was like, here's another virus for you. You think you got, okay, here go. Your vaccine's out there. Here you go. It's like, God damn it.
Yep.
The universe is just so much more intelligent. That's why I'm always humble about when it comes to even looking at anybody else and saying, you're into this person. Nah, man. I just look at the universe as the intelligence.
And Zoe Kravitz's performance. You're like humbled by it. You don't criticize. You just like it.
Nah, you didn't like it at all, huh?
I didn't love it.
He's fucking
I'm
on
allowed
it.
to not love
He's
it.
on it, bro.
No, that's not being on it.
See, okay, Halle Berry or Zoe? I'm gonna go with Halle. Yo, you okay?
Yeah.
You didn't like Halle Berry as Catwoman?
No, I think Zoe was better, but I think Halle Berry's hotter.
I think Halle Berry and Swordfish.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Not Monsters Ball, huh?
Oh yeah. Is that what she fucks Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah, that's the one. And of course you remember. Don't try to pretend is that the one?
Sorry.
Meanwhile, he's over in the corner. Yeah. Sorry, Pete's wife.
That was before Pete's wife, though.
All right.
Those are movies before.
Pete's wife, hilarious.
Yeah, I call my own wife Pete's wife.
Pete's wife. Pete's wife, hand me a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just so she knows, she doesn't have a name. She's just my property. Going back to the fight scenes and the fight choreography, one of the things I really loved about this movie is that Batman really fights with his hands, like he's just beating people down with his fists. Right. I like that version of Batman that's not doing like karate kicks. And do you know what I mean? There's something about he's just beating people down with his fists, like brooding, like just like boxer.
This is emo boy fantasy. This makes me not like the writer and director, by the way.
Yeah,
what's his name?
Matt Reeves?
Yeah, it makes me think he's a dweeb.
Yeah, because it was that was the only thing that I would say about Batman. He was too emo. He didn't have that flair to him.
He didn't have the Playboy flair, which was he's done it.
Like Batman is known. He has that. It's like they're trying to change him and convert him into a nerd. It's like it's like I said, Mark Zuckerberg in the mask. It's like man, we know that's you, Mark.
Well, that is interesting, Doc, because it really is that. It's like the most realistic version of what a billionaire would be.
Right.
Like that lost their parents. Yeah. Have all this money, yet
that was so long ago, though. Enough with this lost your parents stuff. Like, so many people lose their parents. Like, MGK's dad isn't alive anymore, and he's a touring artist. Like,
or Pete Davidson. Or
yeah, exactly. Batman, you didn't fucking get on SNL. Your parents didn't die in 9/11. They died like in a regular, boring way. How everyone dies in Gotham at gunpoint. And it was your fault, bitch.
Oh,
you're the one that wanted to leave the play.
Well, that was The Dark Knight.
That's like if my dad got killed outside of Jurassic Park. When I was like,
wait, because they didn't
explain how. They just know. It's
I know. I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I liked. I liked demonizing Bruce Wayne's dad, right? Where he's like, oh, maybe he wasn't a great guy, but then you go, hey, we all make mistakes, right? What Bruce Wayne's dad did. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name, but that he paid. Or he was paying off this guy that was going to bring up Martha Wayne's history of, family murder, all this stuff.
I like that part.
I liked it too because it's a real person. Like, real people do make mistakes. They're not 100% altruistic. They make mistakes, but he was trying to protect her and ended up getting a man killed. Right, by going to the wrong person, Falcone, who was like, well, if I kill this guy, then I can blackmail Bruce Wayne forever.
Which is crazy. People die all the time in Gotham. It doesn't seem like a big deal in these movies.
Yeah, and he should have been smarter. Really, that's the thing. Is that what Alfred said is like, look, your dad like he just went to the wrong person, but he was so desperate to like make this go away.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see somebody making a mistake.
Yeah.
There's not like, like in Dark Knight, like, oh, he's this great dad, and you know,
Well, also,
I made a
too-
mistake by leaving, and it's like I miss my dad. Like, well, here's a person that shows faults, it shows good things,
A
and his
realistic
intentions,
father, yeah.
realistic, and that's what I love about the Batman is that it feels real, even more than the Dark Knight.
Well, also too,
Yeah,
that
I
whole
see what
you know what I
playoff
mean?
of-
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
About how they treat people, how they treat characters, even how the characters look. What are you saying, Doc?
What I was saying though is that dynamic between Bruce's father and the Italian mafia guy. It also ties in with real politics and the different things that happen in between with the mafia and the different government figures. So it played off of that kind of. I like that part of it.
Right, because there
Because
is.
you would go to, if you want some crime, because Italian mafia isn't like going to the cartels. It's more like they're kind of
Back
schemes, and you know what I'm saying? They're
They're
not
in-
about selling drugs. So they're more integrated into government. So it's like
Right.
him going to them, and that's who I'll go to. That kind of had a good ring to it.
Right, the mayor is Falcone. It's not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he runs the city, not the new mayor. Oh, elections don't even matter here.
Yeah.
Because this is the mayor right here, and we all know it.
Yeah.
So I did really enjoy that part. But let's whine about it.
Let's get it.
Thank you.
Doc, what was that song you sang on Bad Friends about wine? I know.
Oh, I know. I need the wine inside of me. Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cheers. Mine's grape juice. Pete, can you confirm that?
It is absolutely grape juice,
Thank you.
so that Carlos can participate and we value his sobriety. Now,
So what we do on this show, support.
what do you guys? I know we've already whined a little bit,
But I have been trying
but your
to get
biggest
hot-
wine,
Can I tell you something?
yeah.
Oh man, fuck. You know how there's lots of like different kinds of bugs on the island and beetles and like little snakes
Oh,
and
so
stuff?
much. Oh my God. Yeah.
So I've been trying to get high. So like with one beetle, I'll crack it open and snort the goo. That did nothing.
I did nothing. Okay.
Got a headache. The other time I tried to smoke the goo and the carcass together.
Got it. You kind of huffed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Free-based beetle.
A third time I swallowed it and just let it have fun in my body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened?
It just had fun in my body, but it wasn't really fun.
Wait. It wasn't dead? It was like alive? Like you just kind of like let it crawl down
crunch
your
it up?
throat?
Yeah, so it could give me internal like tickles. You've never had tickles in your throat?
Fuck.
I don't think I like throat tickles, Carlos.
Throat
that's
tickles
like,
feel great. The fourth one, I put it in my butt alive and just let it do its thing.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
with like an island beetle.
And then you become a Buddhist later.
No, I'm probably going to become an ISIS or something.
ISIS.
Putting beetles in your ass. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
So I just had to tell you about my experience with the bugs on the island.
Well, I am concerned that you're trying to get high from things on the island.
Well, it's not working.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
you're not
I'm
fighting
glad
your
it's
urges, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to fight your urges.
You can't be smoking beetles.
Who the fuck does
Maybe
that?
a part of me knew I wouldn't get high, but I wanted to like go through the ceremony of getting ready to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You miss your days on the mainland
I do miss them.
where you would get actual drugs.
Yes.
Now you're like, I guess this beetle will have to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like the whole like getting ready for it.
Okay.
About the chase.
Got it. All right.
That's what crackheads say when they don't want to. He was trying to get high. You know, he was he's
okay.
lying. He's fucking lying. He wants to get fucking high, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what's your whine about it? My whine about it is that the beetles don't get you high when you smoke them.
This protein.
That's true.
I do love protein.
You could eat it for protein. That's true. What about the movie though? What wine do you have?
Oh, the
biggest.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we've been whining about like what is your biggest wine? It could be a particular scene or
There was a funny comment about Doc that said like you want to whine about it.
Oh,
within,
yeah.
like 5 minutes.
15. It was like
15
15 minutes
minutes
in.
That made me laugh.
Haters out there.
No, I did love
And
that.
you're right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
My whine about it is Matt Reeves, the writer, who was a nerd and spent the whole time listening to one Nirvana song and writing this movie at night on his MacBook. I just think like, go fuck yourself. You're a dork and you don't know anyone who's funny.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess so. I don't.
Like he's up his own ass doing this. Yeah.
I don't like that. I just like Martin Scorsese can like run laps around you and he's probably making jokes while writing. Like I just don't like people who take themselves too seriously. That's why I think comedy is like a beautiful thing.
I see. Like you're thinking Matt Reeves, like I'm an artist.
Yes, and I think
so
that like,
good,
and I think a guy like that couldn't last wouldn't last 5 seconds being around like someone like Doc or something. Like Doc would like expose you in 5 seconds by being so funny around you.
I see.
If you're not laughing, which I don't think he would laugh. And that would upset me.
Just deadpan, just
no
soul inside.
Yeah, I don't dig that.
There's not a lot of humor involved.
Yeah.
Because his other movies, you got the Planet of the Apes movies. He did Cloverfield. I think he did Let Me In, which was a remake of Let the Right One In, a Swedish film. This girl that's a vampire, whatever. But none of those movies have any comedy.
That's what I carved into a rock outside of Doc's tent. Let Me In.
Yeah.
And then I throw the rock in there.
And then you get inside and you go, let me in.
No, he's sleeping.
Creepy.
In his ear.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let me.
And then I go, Doc, open your eyes. I put the rock up to his eye. What's wrong, Doc?
It was a bug that I just in my mouth.
Oh.
It was in my, and I pulled it out. Yeah, I just fucking see the little blood right there. I'm like, God damn,
From
that was
you
a
or the
bug.
bug's blood?
The bug's blood, see?
Blood?
Did you?
Yeah, because it was in my.
You were trying to eat it like I was.
It either came off the mic or something, and I felt something like crawling on my like bottom lip. And I was like,
You were trying to get tickled.
yeah, it's fucking weird. And then so I was like, fuck. Then I just put it. I said, that was a fucking bug, and I smashed it. And anyway,
I mean, bro, if you
now my lip
throat
tastes
tickles,
funny. Was it in my motherfucking glass? Where did it come from? Probably did crawl on top of there or something.
Oh, so funny.
Doc, what's your wine?
My wine is
Covered in flies.
like we was talking about earlier. Just the emo Batman. I didn't like him being so
Sad all the time?
no, not just sad. It's not even about his characteristics. Just the way he looked as Batman.
Right, and he's a skinnier version too.
Yeah, he's
right?
skinny. He's not.
Not a big-
wasn't. It just was like, this ain't the Batman to be fighting out and doing crime. It's you. But you need a more athletic looking Batman to me.
More
Yeah, I
to
don't
a
think
degree.
he could
I mean, I know
solve
Christian Bale in him wasn't the most,
but a beefier version,
Yeah,
or
this
more of a
Batman-
man.
Yeah,
man.
he
But
was
like
like,
villains would defeat him. Like this Batman would go like 2 of 5 against the villains, whereas Christian Bale would just beat all of them.
right.
Yeah.
Like this one, like the Riddler rules the city for like years. I think.
Yeah, he just didn't have, and he wasn't manly enough for me. He was kind of just soft and
He was like
gentle.
10 pounds away from being Twink Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
See? That'd be fun though. It's like own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he goes to a club called Batman.
Batman. Oh, yeah.
Where Batman is just some dude with a big schlong pounding him. Oh, Batman.
Yeah. My wine is.
Don't go in the cave in the back.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Enter the Batcave.
So silly.
just a mask on and nothing else is on, right? Oh, yeah. I'd watch that.
Yeah, so would I.
I'd watch it.
Watch it, but
Yeah.
I would hear the reviews from you guys.
Yeah. I'll just tell you about it. You'd be like,
I'll be like,
yeah, I don't. Not my movie.
very interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be funny if they had little people that were gay. I won't say the M word.
You know, I've never seen a gay little person.
I'm sure they exist.
Please
No,
elaborate.
I like meaning, just like I said, I've never seen a gay little person.
A gay.
Yeah,
Do they exist?
they do. I'm quite sure they do, but I've never seen one like walking around like, hi, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, hi.
No, I was wondering.
I've never seen a gay little person.
Do you know why I even brought that up though?
Why?
Because they could dress up as penguins. and poke you on the dance floor in the Batcave.
Oh, yeah.
You could have gay little people dressed as little penguins.
Oh,
and
adorable.
You're like, oh, what's that? And you're like, I'm a penguin.
Oh, that would fucking kill.
Yeah.
That would be the coolest club ever.
Yeah, you have like 10 of them running around.
And you'd be like, I didn't know this existed.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go to that club. I'd be straight in that club and be like, this is pretty cool.
Oh, I wouldn't be straight in that club.
Oh, they turn you.
Next door. Don't go to Mr. Freeze's.
Yeah.
Everything is hard.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Oh, yeah. I could carve some ice with this heart on, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your wine about it.
So my wine is, man, I don't have a lot of wines. Oh, Too Long.
Yes.
Oh,
I forgot. Oh, fuck.
Look, my favorite movies, like I've said before, Godfather, Lawrence of Arabia, really, really long movies.
but they're so good. It's
But
like
they're so good. Look,
flan cake. You want to eat it all.
there was a moment where I'm like, I paused and I was like, how much longer? Oh, what?
I did that twice.
I'm like, I have an hour left. I thought it was like, you know what I mean? When I first watched it, I was like, whoa, like this is a long movie. It's the longest Batman ever.
Oh, wow.
I think it could have been cut down. I think the first 20 minutes are the best 20 minutes of any Batman movie. And I'm saying that with
take.
Dark Knight. It is a very hot take, but I like the darkness. I like of it, the noir style, something in the way playing, just the voiceover, everything worked. I think towards like, in like the second act, like the end of the second act, like you're like, okay, what else is happening, right? They go back to Riddler's or to the mayor's place, right, to find the next clue of the Riddler. Like, it just seemed like the amount of clues started to drag just ever so slightly.
Yeah.
And that was my one thing that I felt like the peaks of the movie were earlier than later. Like, even with the resolution of like, I did like the fight at the end. The fight at the end, right? That felt less interesting to me than like Batman at the club talking.
Yeah, that was so anticlimactic.
It felt that way, like the car chase with Penguin. Like, give me that, give me more of that.
Yeah, right? that was hot. That was the hot scene right there.
Right. So I felt like some of those moments were not as good, and you could have probably trimmed down or lost, something, in the middle of the movie. Cut the runtime down and been more engaging. That being said, that's a minor wine. I still enjoyed all of it. There's scenes you get where a scene's just lit up by gunfire, right?
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
Towards the end of the movie, and he's fighting. You see the fighting through the gunfire.
Yeah.
I mean, such a unique way of showing a fight, right?
Yeah.
That like I can't be mad at the long runtime because you get a lot of great moments in it.
I think that's what I really actually liked. I love the riddles, the clues. For me, it was just like, whoa, what's happening now? Oh, shit. So oh, shit. It was like, because for me, I couldn't guess none of that shit. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is he talking about? And Batman was like, it's this. And I was like, oh.
Here's what it is. Once they kill Falcone, it feels like that's the biggest, like, leading up to that, like, that's the peak, right?
Agreed.
Bring the rat onto the light. Then it's like, oh, wait, there's something else.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, because then when it was like, when the bombs are going off and the water is flooding everywhere, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? The water takes forever to get into the city.
Yeah.
And it's like they doing all this other shit before it finally.
Yeah.
It just is like, where's this? What is this?
It feels too convoluted where what the Riddler was doing was very like particular and nuanced. Like, hey, now there's a bunch of bombs, water comes in and everyone goes in. And then I have my team of people up there to, kill everybody. Like it seemed way
Having
too
the
big.
extra team to kill people, that's overkill.
The Proud
That
Boys.
was another thing too.
Yeah.
Riddler's Proud Boys.
Yeah, it's like too much. It's like the Riddler didn't do that part. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
That was, honestly, that part did throw me off. I was like, wait a minute, where is these guys coming from? Because I'm
Exactly.
not really familiar
That's like a video game where you.
Yeah, it was just so because if they were somehow tied in between the movie, like showed him like either conversing with them or something, they just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, like
and then you just like, who the fuck is all these Riddlers?
Right.
Like,
you get that in like Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. You got like Bane's team of people. You got Joker's team.
Yeah.
This was like, okay, now followers, time to execute on this plan, right?
Yeah.
And then just like, okay, we're throwing all these people.
It was his like online people, right?
That's right.
So funny.
and they all like know what to do. So I'm just like, it was too much detail for you to break down. So it's like, oh, okay. So the internet, then they trained, and then he showed them where to go. And I'm just like, because it doesn't show none of that. You just have to just go, oh, okay, maybe they knew how to set up and be here and be at this point in time. And it just is like, what is that?
He built up his own little fringe audience, right? That are
like
committed to him.
Tate or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he had his, like Mr. Beast.
Because it doesn't have like no information on how he gave him the information, how to get in place or nothing. So you just like they just know what to do. I dozed a couple of times, but not completely. But because that's why I said twice when I jump up, like fuck, this shit is long, man.
Yeah, and like if you have a car chase scene with Penguin, you're like, oh, leave me in this. Like,
yeah, of course.
That chase scene is so fucking badass.
Yeah.
But it's like what y'all said, it felt like the pinnacle of the movie.
But that's the thing is it happens like, and there's still like, there might be like an hour and a half left of the movie still after that car scene. Yeah. The car chase scene. You're like, okay, now we say goodbye to the Penguin. Yeah. Right. And I wanted more Penguin, and I'm glad that Penguin, the series is coming out.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm in. And I believe Skeleton, if you could inform me, I believe Matt Reeves is directing and involved in the Penguin, which is great because it keeps the tone of that, and we get to follow Colin Farrell as a Penguin. And
it's gonna be great.
Dude, I am so pumped. I'm gonna watch with my wife. I'm in. This is gonna be our Sunday. I think it airs Sundays. We're gonna watch on Sunday. This is gonna replace House of the Dragon.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm in. So wrapping it up. Why should people watch the Batman or rewatch the Batman?
Because it is a Batman movie, you should just see it at least once, just to see a different version of the Batman. Just see what's out there.
Yeah.
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 First time watcher.
A first time watcher, I would say is because of the feelings that it gave you. That darkness is probably the darkest. I mean, with Heath Ledger, definitely, but with this one, it was just so gloomy.
Yeah.
And it had a lot of realism to it.
Yep,
so with that, I was like, okay. And you could feel like we was talking about earlier between his father and the mafia, the Italian guys, and it had this feel of almost like it was a real thing happening. So I would say watch it just based on, see how you feel. Hit us up in the comments after you watch it. If you haven't watched it or if you've seen it, hit us up. Tell us what you think about him saying that it was the first 20 minutes was the fucking best out of all of Batman's, because I don't know. That's kind of rough.
I know.
I want to know what they think. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to know what you think in the comments.
And Dark Knight has a great start too, right? With Joker and everything.
Yeah.
I think all together, that first 20 minutes with something in the way, with the voiceover, how Batman's like, I'm in the shadows. There's something so cool about it. I love the look of that, and I like the feel of like, okay, this is the tone. You get it right away, and you get that in the Dark Knight too. Of like, oh, we're in this kind of cold, like inciting incident of the Joker, like same thing. But I think the darkness, dark movies I enjoy a lot. I like the darkness. I like going in there. I like feeling, that there's despair. I like the despair feeling. And I don't know what it is.
It's the Sicilian in you.
Yeah, it is. And I like the mafia guys in it. But if, as a rewatcher, I'd say rewatch the Batman, because there is a lot of story to it. There's a lot of clues. There's some things I just like, oh man, I didn't make that connection. There's just so much material in it that rewatch it and you go, oh yeah, okay, I'm understanding a little bit more, because there's the renewal program for the orphans, and the mafia was then using that to pay off people. And once Bruce Wayne's dad died, like, you know, there's all this story and exposition that you're like, that's a lot.
A lot of illegal funding, a lot of,
very political. So you need to, like, it's hard to decipher all in a 1 to 3 hour sitting. Watch it again if you haven't seen it in a while. And let us know.
I got it all in one sitting, pretty much. I mean,
but there's a lot to it, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot to it, and even if you doze off for 2 minutes, you're like, oh shit, I missed a clue.
Yeah,
you know. Thank you guys for being here, and I love you.
Love y'all,
and I love the people that watch us, and they're the best.
We love you.
We love you too. Come to the island.
Yeah, come hang out with us.
No return tickets.
Ave Maria.
Yeah. Gratia plena.
Gracias.
Not gratia. Oh my. He's jerking off again.
Carlos, god damn, Playboy. Put some goddamn drawers on.
It was in Italian. It turned me on.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's Latin, but I guess...
I love Latin women.
Oh, that's what it is.
But there's no reason to have your cock out.
Yeah, it's really fully out.
3 dudes. It's uncomfortable.
You said Maria. That's the sign.
Oh, God. You know what?
That every time.
You know what? Just finish.
That's not what you want them to finish?
Just finish. I don't want them to have blue balls.
Don't look at your left foot.
Okay.
And rub it off.
I looked at it.
We're getting nauseous.